Welcome traders, welcome back to another live session. First live of the week, as with the new weekly opening, we can see the market almost doing as expected. After a bit of break with the holiday, we may see now potential movement in the market. So let's look for potential entry opportunity as well as the full analysis, education, trading psychology. In this live session, we'll try to cover everything possible to to understand the market and at the same time to learn and grow as a trader. So I hope that guys you are ready for this day as well as for the upcoming session. And if you are ready, I would highly encourage you to take notes and also sit tight with a plan for risk management with any trade that you are opening. I would encourage you to open in a demo account for learning purpose, and also with full risk management, which is essential part of becoming a better trader. Here we can see that this instrument XAUSD currently trending. Also we see some trend on dollar yen. Dollar yen is in this lower time frame trending as well. We are on a trade on dollar yen. We also will be looking at this instrument as well. So let's first begin with we'll keep a double window so that we can have both of them on the list, so that you are not missing any of the trade coming up. So dollar yen currently we are running a trade here from this level. If we see further opportunity, we can enter, and also we will be doing the analysis on that one as well, along with if any USD pairs also showing opportunity, we will be looking at. First of all, we will be looking at XAU USD. As this instrument, we have seen there is a move. We have a trade on and would like to see that it's following the trend. If you guys have any question, you can ask in the live chat. What's your opinion on that before we look at starting the analysis? Thanks for joining the live session. If you guys can hear me, can you respond to the live chat with if you can hear me, you can say yes or no, so that I know that everyone is here. And also before I begin this session, I would appreciate if you like this stream, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Let's begin with, first of all, XAUUSD here, and with that instrument on XAUUSD, there is a 1 hour candle close just in a couple of minutes ago, and that is a big bull candle from the 1 hour with a huge momentum, with a strong bullish engulfer. And what we can see here is the market with this strong bullish impulse from the 1 hour. The market is currently trending, and we may see the price is going back up to the resistance line here, to that level. And yeah, so with that in mind, we can see the lower time frame trend is bullish. We are running one trade, expecting for further opportunity in this instrument as well. So let's begin today's session with this instrument, and also we will be looking at the currency pairs to see how we can find trading opportunity. So let's look at how we can trade, and also with the analysis to find out proper opportunity in the market. So let's begin with, first of all, daily chart on XAUUSD. I'm deleting this one here. So looking at daily chart here, we can see that this is the daily price action, and with that daily price action here, we can see this is a daily impulse to the upside on XAUSD, and with that daily impulse, what we can see that from here with this doji formation, there is a daily strong breakout with a very narrow triangular pattern formation on the daily. And if we closely look at, we can see that this is the daily. With this daily move, the market had a very narrow pullback, two smaller red candles, which in fact showing that the sellers are very weaker in this market, followed by there is a daily bullish engulfer here, which is a daily bullish price action. And for our chart here, we can see there is a every session the market is forming that bullish price action. So looking at the lower time frame again here, 15 minutes, there is a move. Looking at the 5 minutes, so this instrument on the lower time frame, let's see that 1 hour chart, what kind of price action it might be forming. So looking at this 4 hour here on XAUUSD, so from the 4 hour time frame here, so we can see that this is a bullish move from this level with a big bull, and with that big bullish price action on XAUUSD, showing that the market may potentially remain back to the upside. And once we will see the price on a significant level, we can look for possible entry in this market. So these are some of the levels that we can see on XAUUSD for possible these are important levels on this instrument. And with those levels on this instrument, we can see the market. This is the 1 hour bullish engulfer, lower time frame as well. So we can see the market is here with an impulse to the upside, followed by narrow pullback, and we can see the market is in that another bullish momentum here on this instrument. So as the market is in this bullish impulse, we could see that XAUSD potentially to remain bullish for long-term picture here. So this is a bull market, and we will be expecting for this market to remain bullish to the upside to create a new higher high in this market. So as this market is trending with this new bullish impulse, we can look for possible entry in this market. So let's look at now, as the market trend is up, we will be looking for here is, you can see the market in this area here. This is a support level, and the market trend is up, as I mentioned. So it's in an uptrend. We can look for entry in the direction of the trend. As soon as we will find that suitable entry opportunity in this market, we will be entering into the trade. So here is what we can see, that on the lower time frame, with this bullish engulfer on the 30 minutes, and with this on the lower time frame here, we can see another impulse. So what we can see here in this move, this is a clean impulse to the upside on XAUSD. So any pullback is where the opportunity in the market. So looking at the lower time frame, what we can see here, that the market is in the in a trend in the major direction. So as soon as we will see the market has broken the structure, we will be looking for entry in this market. So let's look at where we can find that possible entry. And in the meantime, also, if you guys have any question regarding this entry or possible any entry, you guys can share with me in the live chat. Thank you for joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate your support. And if you guys enjoying that I'm doing every single day, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Okay, so let's look for possible setup in this market. Here's the lower time frame price action showing that bullish movement, expecting for this price to possibly to remain in the major direction. So here is what we can see on the lower time frame. With this move followed by this pullback, another move, deeper pullback, expecting for the market to trend back to the upside. We'll see that where it might be heading to. And as you can see, it's trending. We are on the trade on XAUSD as well as on dollar yen. Dollar yen is in a downtrend here, and so in that downtrending market, if we look at here, we can see this is a downtrend on dollar yen, the 15-minute chart, which is breaking below here, and with that downtrend, expecting for this market potentially to remain bearish here to create a new lower low in this market. So here is what we can see, that the market with a multiple a liquidity grab, expecting it for the price to potentially trend towards the downside here to create a new lower low in this market. So let's wait to see. And looking at the 30 minutes and 15 minutes, we can see the market with a liquidity grab here, it's trending in that direction. So dollar yen as well as XAUSD, currently both of them trending, and as soon as we will find any of them giving us possible trading opportunity, we will be entering into the trade. So here is, if we look at the 15 minutes on XAUSD, this is the where the market is. There was a break of structure, and we can see the price again here. What we can see in that area, the price breaking below, and with that break of structure, this is a support level, wanting to see the market breaking below, grabbing the liquidity, and then to potentially trend back to the upside here. We'll see that where it is heading. Looking at the 5-minute chart, here is the market is in a bullish trend. Again, we see there is a break of structure, and that's where possible better entry opportunity. You're looking forward to see that the market is giving us that entry in this market. So looking at the 15 minutes with a long wick, 30 minutes, and with this one here, 1 hour. Now from 1 hour perspective, we can see that there is a bullish engulfer, and from the 4 hour chart here, we can see that this is also that bullish engulfer. And so with that in mind, we can see the market is here is in a pullback, and that pullback is where we can look for entry. So here is, we can see the market is in a, this is support here, support here, expecting for the price to break the low. And once we see the market is in an important area of value, that's where we can look for entry. This is an order block, and with that order block, what we can expect it to come back here, grab the liquidity, and then to potentially trend in that direction here. So from this level here, we can see the market may drop well back below. That's what we may see that possible entry if it drop down here in that zone. So with this, here you can see the head and shoulder, it has got primary reaction from the top, and it might come back for deeper liquidity grab here at the moment. If you look at the 4 hour here, you can see it's coming back almost to the 4 hour support. So this is where the market may try to retest. So lower time frame, we can see that there is a breakover structure here, and from that breakover structure, would like to see the market to be potentially heading back to the upside here. Now lower time frame here, where you can see that this is where 15 minutes price action. So we will be waiting to see that the market possibly has given us a better entry here. And as you can see from this level, the price started to break below this level. We may see the market coming down here to grab that liquidity once you will find that suitable entry in this market. So Okay, so we may see that to revert back. So once we see enough confirmation for an uptrend, we can look for trading opportunity in this market as soon as we see that. In the meantime, guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. So you can see here is a leg that the market started to break to the upside in that area. And with that leg, so if you look at here, you can see this is a zone here where there is a liquidity, expecting it to break back to the upside. Now if it is changing the trend, which is less likely, then we may see that again retest of the order block. But I think we may see the price, because it's a long-term bull market, we may see the market to remain bullish for long-term picture in this market. So along with dollar yen having some pullback here, so if we look at here 1 hour and the lower time frame, we can see this instrument is in a pullback with this a reaction from this support level on a pullback. So now here what we can see, dollar yen is trying to break above for deeper liquidity grab. So here dollar yen is in a sideway in that area, while gold, we can see there was a break of structure, and currently in this area it's trying to revert back again to the upside. So 30 minutes chart on gold, we can see there is a red candle closed. The next one is trying to move back up, as this is a lower time frame support, and we can see there is a possible reaction from that support on the lower time frame that we can see. And let's see. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Yen dollar entry. Not yet. We are on trade, but we may find further opportunity once we see the market showing its hand on dollar yen. As soon as you will find that entry, we will be entering into the trade. So if we look at the lower time frame on dollar yen from the 1 hour. Here is the market may break below here on dollar yen, and we are on a trade, and I think we may see the price to remain long-term picture bearish on dollar yen. So as soon as we will find further entry, we might be able to add position. If the market significantly manage to break below, then we might be able to add position on dollar yen. While we are looking at XAU USD is in a bullish trend in that area. So looking at in this zone here, what we can see, the market is in a, so here is the structure formation. So narrow zone in that area, that we may see the market to potentially trend in that direction as soon as you will find that. Okay, so here it is getting that reaction, and lower time frame here on dollar yen moving in a sideways. If we see dollar yen manage to break below here, that's where we will be looking for another entry. Gold is slowly preparing for a bullish move in that area, and we may see the market to remain bullish in that direction in this instrument. So here is what we can see, that the market to there is a sideways, there is a sideways movement, and on dollar yen we see there is a pullback, but I think if we see this market breaking below here, that's where we will be able to find further confirmation in this market. So looking at here XAU USD, which is the trend is currently to the upside in this instrument. So looking at the lower time frame showing significantly bullish trend, and in that bullish trend, this is the market where there is a clean bounce followed by this pullback, and we can see the market is in another bullish trend in this area. So here is because it's in a long-term bullish trend, we see the major direction of the trend is up. So for us to find any entry, this is the 1 hour candlestick pattern. So some of the levels it has made these levels. So once we see any stronger liquidity gap, we can look for further entry. Currently we are running one trade and would like to look for further opportunity as soon as we will find it. Hello, thank you very much for joining. And here another important aspect of that finding a trade and getting into the trade is more often we talk about, which is very important to pay attention, is the that trading psychology, because most trader trade, but they have a that developing a trading psychology is key to become successful as a trader. So trading psychology means that you are managing the trade with its full potential by not looking at the trade from emotional perspective, but to look at the trade, managing the trade according to the rules, according to the strategy. And that's where coming to the trading psychology, to have a stronger understanding about the market and then to trade accordingly. So to develop that trading psychology, one must have to keep trading according to the strategy, sticking to the strategy and letting the trade to run to its full potential. Okay, so this is where you will be emphasizing that we are looking at every day when we are trading. Now let's see here on gold. We can see the market is in a trend and would like to see this, it's moving in that direction, in the major direction of the trend. And you can see here lower time frame price action from the 30 minutes and the 1 hour here. Also it's in a bullish trend, and where here is what we can see, that this is a significant support, and from this support expecting it to remain in the major direction here. So lower time frame price action here on this one here, we can see that after quite a few long week candle formation, the market is again dropping for deeper. This is important resistance turning support. So in this narrow zone where the market in a pullback, if we see that the price has grabbed liquidity from any of these important support level, that's where we will be on the trade here in this instrument. So waiting for that the market to show its hand in that area. So locally we can see here is narrow pullback and it's a support level, So therefore we can see some bullish price action is being created in that area, and from that bullish price action we may see that potentially an uptrend being formed and waiting for the price to break to the upside in that area. Now the market trend is so far showing that bullish, and we can see that it's maintaining that bullish momentum. So we could see that potentially the market to keep moving back to the upside, while we can see that on dollar yen, in dollar yen is getting some reaction from the top, so we may see that potential rejection on dollar yen. If we look at the 4 hour here, we can see that this is the 4 hour candle closing in a couple of minutes. It's in a strong downtrend. If the 4 hour closing here, we can expect for this market to potentially remain bearish in that direction. So on dollar yen, while you can see that gold also showing that bullish momentum. So looking at 4 hour on dollar yen, we are running a trade here, and I think that if the market closing in that area, we may be able to see that for the market potentially to remain bearish, I think. And here currently the market where this is the current session's high. If we draw a resistance line here on the current session high on dollar yen, the market, there's a long wick doji in that area. So what we can expect is for this price to possibly to break below in that direction. So this is an important level of resistance, expecting for the price to trend in that direction to this support level here. Now XAUSD is moving back to the upside, and we are running on a trade on this one as well. So looking at dollar yen to see what kind of price action it is forming, though we can see that gold is in a uptrend, we may be able to find a trade on gold here as well, along with the dollar yen as well. We are running currently two trades. One is on XAUSD, the other one is on dollar yen. But let's see if we can find further entry. As soon as we will find, we will be entering into the trade. And in the meantime, traders, if you are enjoying the live session, don't hesitate to like the stream, and also don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So here is dollar yen 4 hour close coming in 12 minutes. So would like to initiate a trade on dollar yen in addition to what we are running. But I think that because it's in a falling market, multiple times liquidity grab, it's getting rejection here. So if we look at from this level, keeping the same stop loss I'm executing a trade on dollar yen. We are already one trade. I will be placing another one from the same place on dollar yen with the same risk, with little 1% risk, and entry at 140.85, stop loss at 141.19, which is nearly to 35 pip. TV target at 139.89, and so as it is in a so I have placed another entry on dollar yen along with the one that you were running, with the expectation that dollar yen with the candle close on the 4-hour to break below here to the major direction of the trend. So I am on the trade on dollar yen, and if the market managed to break below here, so which will be around, once if the market breaks below here after the candle close around 37 pip, if we see the market is here, then we will be taking the partial profit around 50% and we will moving the stop loss at entry. So that's the plan for this trade. Let it be running while we are looking at also XAUSD if there is any trade here. So here we have run Usdjpy by market trade while we are looking for any entry on gold. Let's look at here on this instrument to see how we can trade. Thank you for joining the live session. Waiting for further entry opportunity. As soon as you will find that the market is moving in the direction that we have started one trade, which is running in quite a few pip profit here. The previous trade didn't work out. The second one is running well, and we will keep holding it. So we entered at 3399.00, stop loss at 3385, TP target at 3 TP at 3417. I think there is a little bit of 3417. 3417.41. TP edited at 3417.41. And here is what we can see in this area. Having this said, here with this inverted head and shoulder, expecting it to break to the upside and then to move back in the major direction of the trend. That's what we're looking to see in this market. As already it has formed this inverted head and shoulder, would like to see the market to potentially trend back in the major direction. While dollar yen is in a crucial level, we are on a trade expecting it to possibly to trend back down here, while on this one here on the lower time frame on XAUSD also showing that bullish price action in that area. So dollar yen getting some reaction in the direction. Would like to see that it's giving us some pip here on dollar yen. Are you guys with me? So here on XAUSD from 30 minutes closing also showing that bullish pattern. and you can see that on lower time frame on gold forming bullish price action from the 1 minute also has shown that bullish pattern, which is good to see. That we'll be entering into the trade as soon as we will find that on gold. Here so far showing that bullish, but I would like to see a bit higher probability trade, so we're waiting to see to enter. And if you guys have opened the dollar yen trade, give a feedback on the live chat if you're on that. Anyone here on the dollar yen trade? Thank you. Are you on the trade on XA? No, XAUSD. Yeah, we are on a trade from before we start the live session. We open a trade on XAUSD and also one on dollar yen. So the one that we open on gold, which is running more than 100 pip profit at the moment. So this is the trade that was sent out on the VIP on both on dollar yen and gold. If you guys missed that trade on the VIP group, you can see that here. So you entered at 3399, stop loss at 3385, and TP target 3417. So we are nearing to the TP, which is a bit bigger one. So we are almost more than 100 pip up on that, expecting it to revert. So to see. Now, getting into the trade is easy, but the most important part here is to look for the trade that is high probability, which is what we need to look at when we are trading, right? So which is very important to see that where the market is heading. Okay, so moving in the trending direction on gold, and you see that now it's in an after liquidity gap here, it's again in an uptrend. So if any time we will see the break of structure, that's where we will be looking for that entry in this market. So dollar yen started to break below here with a long wick candle in that area. And with that being said, as you can see, dollar yen is in a organized downtrend here. While we can see that on XAUUSD, come on here, dollar yen, and on gold. So both of them, gold we are running from the previously. We have two trades on dollar yen, one on gold, both of them running in profit at the moment. So let's keep holding it, and that's how trading is, guys, taking the full advantage of it. Okay, so by trading with the trend, by doing the risk management, which is very important to look at when we are trading, right? So let's wait for that to happen. This is 1 minute chart here, and in this 1 minute chart I move sideways. It's strongly bullish at the moment, and we may see that the market to remain in the major direction. And would like to see that it's breaking in the okay, here is the move, and it's moving in the major direction of the trend. So if we see that the market has moved enough and then has broken from the structure, so previous, now current trend swing low is here. The swing low is here. In both situation, we are waiting for the market to break that low and then to trend back again to the direction of the trend. So in the meantime, guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up. And also for those who want to join us, we have few spots opened and in the mentorship where you can access the VIP Telegram VIP group, where I'm sharing all my trades, including entry, stop loss, and take profit. Not only that, all the trading tools that I have currently I'm using, all the indicators, premium, as well as all the EAs that currently I have is available for the members in the academy. If you want to be part of the academy, currently it's almost nearly to free, but 95% off. So if you guys want to check out that link, in the first link you can find in the description, you can visit the website www.forextradingwizard.com. I can share with you the link in the live chat, as it's gonna be ending without knowing it, so that might be still available. I have shared with you in the live chat. You can check out the link now, and then if you want to be part of, definitely something, it's nothing that you will be paying, is nothing in comparison with what you will be learning. I could give it completely for free, everyone, no problem at all. The only thing that someone might come who is really not passionate about trading but taking a lot of time, so because of that reason it's not completely for free, only for that reason. Even if you come to the platform and if you show that you are really doing very well, I'm here to support you. Okay, so you can join now. You can find the link in the description, the first link, and also I have shared with you everything, all the helps here. This academy is to help trader. As I mentioned, when I started my trading journey, it was hard, right? So trading is hard, and we have just had a TP hit, our gold trade that we have opened, guys. Let's review that trade, and it's a massive one. Okay, so we had TP hit that trade. So we started 3399, 170 pip, 71 pip. So 171 pip gold trade on the VIP had just been TP hit. The previous one 50 pip didn't work out, so now this one 171 pip has TP hit. So that's how trading is. We need to look for a trade that is working on and then scaling up as much as we can. While we are running dollar yen, both of them running in profit, XAUSD has got a TP hit, and we'll keep trading in that way so that we can that increase our opportunity in the market. So with that being said, we are running dollar yen trade. 4-hour candle has just closed here on if you look at the 4 hours moving here, dollar yen, here is what you can see, the 4-hour closed, and with a long wick in that area on dollar yen. And if we look at here, what you can see that the market is what you can see here, this is dollar yen price, dollar yen movement. There's a long wick, expecting it to come back here to that support where there is a liquidity, and from the 1 hour here, there's a doji formation in this area. Okay, so dollar yen expecting for the market to possibly break below here in that direction. So here is dollar yen running in, and XAUSD also you can see that there is a significant trend on XAUSD, which is we will be entering as soon as you will find suitable entry on this instrument as well. So dollar yen expecting it to first to come back here to this support to 140.47 or break below, and then to trend in that direction. So while you can see that XAUSD moving in the direction of the major trend and waiting for a suitable entry in this market. Welcome. Welcome. So it is easy. All right. So trading is not hard. As I mentioned, we had just a big one. So trading is not hard. It's all about sticking to the plan, trading with the trend, with a high probability trade setup. Okay, so that's all that you need to become a profitable trader. Understanding trend is very important. So looking at the trend and then doing the risk management, having a strategy. If you guys don't have a strategy, you can learn a strategy from anywhere. Okay, so what is a strategy? Let's go to a very fundamental aspect of becoming a skilled trader. What is a strategy? How do you know if you are trading based on a strategy or you are just randomly opening trades? How do you know that? Right, so you need to know that exactly, are you trading based on a strategy or we are opening trade randomly? So if you are trading based on a strategy, then you should have a set of criteria that you follow, including risk management, risk reward, and all of that. If you don't have a strategy, that means that you open trade without knowing why, and then closing trade also without knowing why. And that's the difference between a winning and losing. Either you are trading your own fund or any fund, whatever, same applied in all situation. Okay, so now to learn to become a trader who is profitable, the first step is to know that how it works, guys. As I mentioned earlier as well in quite a few of our live session, the reason I love trading is freedom, right? So trading is freedom because it doesn't require anything. As long as you are skilled, you don't need anything. This is the easiest business you can find ever. You just need 1 hour, 2 hours to allocate, closed door with full concentration. That's all you need to become a skilled trader. And once you know that how to trade, you become someone who can make a living wherever you go. Okay, so that is why if you are someone who is not finding success in trading, then some of the areas that you need to look at, number one is trading psychology. Okay, number two is strategy, and also who you are with. Okay, so association is very important. Are you connected to any community where you can share your ideas, opinion, or you are just trading yourself? And if you guys look at this, these are some of the important aspects of becoming a trader, which one must look at when if you really want to be a trader who is successful, then you need to consider all those factors. Now let's look at on dollar yen. Here you see the little sideways movement, anytime expecting that bearish move in this market. Are you guys trading here? So I would like to know also, you want to get introduced to where you are from. You can share your country and season where you are at. What is the fundamental of Usdjpy? Is it recovering this week? Looks lots of buy opportunity. Give you thought, would be grateful. From Kenya, Brisbane. Okay, so anyone here, different countries. You guys can share your country, what season you are in, summer, winter, or spring. From Dubai, Amir, welcome. Zambia. Okay. South Africa, Shaver, well done. Moise, UK. Nigeria, Spring, Matata. Well, Glady, Kenya. Okay, Namibia. Wow, nice. India. Simon. Greece. Johnny. Well, quite a few nice countries. Very good to hear. Warm welcome to Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Nigeria, welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much for explanation. Well done. Thank you. Innocent, Bangladesh, South Africa. Well, so we have a that rich community that we talk about, and that's what we talk about, that you guys, trading is rare. Okay, USA, welcome. Finding the right education in trading is very difficult, is because of how the traders approach the market. Here we approach in a very different perspective, and that's why you guys see that this is the real trade that was sent out early today in the VIP group. And this is also another very important, when we are looking at the market, on what basis we are opening trades, right? We are opening based on indicator, EMA, or price action, market structure. So if you have looked at yesterday's analysis on gold, this is what we discussed, that the market to potentially trend to the upside. And once analysis as well as the market moves in the same direction, that's what it fuse together for that direction, and that's where we look for entry. This is what need to develop as a mindset in trading, is to trade in the direction of the trend, which is very important aspect of becoming a trader. 70, you guys have seen that all my strategy that I trade is based on trend. Okay, 70% of my trading decision that I take based on trend. Okay, so trend is absolutely important, because when we trade with the trend and we do the risk management, you will never ever be a losing trader if you remain consistent in your plan, trading with the trend and then doing the risk management, finding the trade from an important area of value. Area of value is very important. Do you have any idea about area of value? So understanding area of value will also give you a lot of value. So knowing area of value, when to enter. So if I give an example, let's look at the trade that we have opened at gold 3399. Why did I open that in that area? So that you guys know that exactly from the practical examples of the trade that you know. So here I have entered, right, 3399 exactly when this candlestick pattern here. Let's delete those lines, and I have placed a yellow line there where I have entered the trade. The stop loss below this low. So let's understand the logic or the strategy behind that entry. First, we had a one entry here which didn't move in the direction. So if you look at here, this 15 minutes, we see there's a 15 minutes liquidity grab followed by another 15 minutes liquidity grab. Back to back, two important 15 minutes stronger candlestick pattern formation. Rather, the market didn't move in that direction. It instead has broken back down from that level. Now this breakdown is where the opportunity, because when the market has broken down from that level, okay, so this is a significant level of triangle here, and this is where the liquidity grab, and with that liquidity grab, okay, so you saw the market has broken that low, crossed that low, grabbed the liquidity, and then rejected to the upside here. And with that rejection, what we have seen, the price has broken above to the level, from this level, and then started to trend back to the upside. And that's where we have entered the trade, because it crossed that liquidity zone multiple times and then return back up, means that we may see this market to trend in the major direction. It did that, start to bounce back up. So looking at the similar way on dollar yen in the same manner. So if we look at on XAUSD, it's in that area, and then looking at that one on dollar yen, looking at the dollar yen here, so 4 hour here on dollar yen, and with that here on dollar yen, this is where there's a long wick, and the price is, you can see the market is consolidating in that area. and it's in a interesting sideway movement at the moment on dollar yen. And with that interesting sideway moves, it's a triangular pattern formation, expecting to break and then to trend in that direction here on dollar yen to see how the price might be doing. I hope that you guys are understanding it now. Welcome. Any thought on US30? Thank you. When can we enter in US dollar, sir? When we can enter on US dollar? We are not entering on any US dollar. At the moment, we are on the dollar yen trade and we are on XAUSD trade. And so here we can see the lower time frame, the market slowly coming down to that support level. So USD coming slowly back below that support. So this market currently in a strong trend on XAUSD, and if we look at the 4-hour here, we can see that the market from this support level had a strong bounce back to the upside, and the lower time frame from the 1-hour, it's coming to the 1-hour support here, and from that 1-hour support, what we can expect it to potentially break back to the upside here. Now here is what we can see from this long week doji. The market is forming series of lower high, and it's coming back here for another stronger break. Now looking at the 30 minutes here, we can see that it's on the support from the 30 minutes, and here is that from that support level, expecting it to have a possible breakout. The market is coming to that support again from the 1-hour. We can see that it's on the 1-hour support level. We can expect it to bounce back up here from the intraday here as well. It's in a bull market. So yeah, we'll be waiting to see that the market possibly to have a a retest of that level and then to return again back to the upside. Now as this market in that area which is important support, so dollar yen possibly to have getting some sideways movement potentially to grab liquidity. So dollar yen, okay, so while we can see that on XAUSD as well, the market has dropped back to that support from the lower time frame. So lower time frame here we can see that after this trend it has broken from this structure on the lower time frame. So because if we look at here on gold, looking at the 4 hour from this support, there has been a complete bounce to the upside, and with that bounce the market is in that level where there is a support. The market in that level where there is a support, and if we look at the lower time frame here, now this is the zone that we can look for possible entry. So if we see the price has dropped back to that 4 hour level, we may see that potential breakout. While we can see the dollar yen potentially coming for another liquidity grab. The 30 minutes closing on dollar yen. Let's see what kind of price action is trying to form here. While gold is, this is the 1 hour candle, and So you can see here with a long wick candle on the lower time frame on XAUSD, getting that rejection. So with a move here from this level on gold from the 5 minutes, we can see the price again trying to trend back to the major direction. So for us, for any entry here, we need to look for possible bullish move, and it's in a trend. Lower time frame also you can see they're in a trend. To enter any trade, would like to see that it has managed to test the 4-hour support and then to trend back again in the major direction. So we can see that after this stronger liquidity grab here in that area, this is a very important support, and the market has broken below, grabbed the liquidity and breaking back again, potentially to the upside. Now looking at the long wick candlestick pattern from the lower time frame, if we see that has broken any of this important support, that's where we will be looking for entry. So if the price drop back to the 4-hour support, which is 339697 or 3400 level, that's where we will be looking for possible entry in this market. Here we can see that after this long week, the market may come back here to this support level here in that area. So there is a rejection from the top in that area, and so with this rejection, the market is coming for that correction here. It's a complete break of structure. Okay, so as we mentioned, XAUSD dropping down here. So this is the intraday support. And from this 4-hour support here, expecting it to break below, that's where we will be looking for that entry. Hope the guys are enjoying the live session. Thank you. Yes, we can enter in US dollar yen is currently in a pullback to the upside. The trade expired. We'll be waiting for that market to return back here. And in the meantime, in this area on XAUSD, this market in a pullback here at the moment. So if it breaks here below that level, we will be looking for any entry in this market. So you can see there is a 5 minutes bearish engulfer here. Would like to see to drop further back below, and then we can look for entry once we see the price manage to break any of these liquidity zones. So there are a couple of liquidity zones. There's one here, there's another one is here. And if the price drop any of this important liquidity zone, we will be looking for that entry. And by the way, guys, if you are enjoying live session, don't hesitate to like the stream. Let's see now. So dollar yen started to return back again. Okay, so dollar yen started to return back. Would like to see that it's getting that reaction. Now if it get reacted from that, we can expect it to trend back down. That's where our target here in that direction. Gold, we can see there is a rejection, but still would like to see that coming back to that support, and then we will be entering into the trade. Patience, that's where we need to look at. Welcome. So we have all right, so dollar yen started to return to the major direction of the trend, while XAUSD again returning back up. So this is a very strong market, bull market at the moment on gold, which is needed because it's in a very strong bullish market structure. And we see the market in that strong impulse. We are our job here is to look for a trade that is that has a high probability, right? So especially when the market breaks from the significant structure. Now multi-time frame, if we look at, as you know that I change time frame, is so that we know that exactly from higher time frame how the market is doing in relation to the lower time frame. So which is looking at bigger picture. That's where the key to see the market, because when you look at the bigger picture, we know that in the smaller picture what is the directional bias in this market. So now looking at the directional bias, you can see that it's in a bull market, right? If we look at the daily, what we see that it's a strongly bull market. So, and that's where you know that we are trading in the major direction of the trend. And becoming a trader means that we know that we are trading in the major direction of the trend, so we always have an edge in the market. Now here it dropped to that support and returned back up again, waiting for the market to come back below that support and then to trend back up again. Are you guys ready for another move? Dollar yen is the sellers need to push that price strongly back down. We see there is a primary rejection, but it's again that's trying to bounce back up. It's in that zone. Looking at the daily here on dollar yen, from the daily it's a sharply falling market. From the 4 hour here as well. So 1 hour candlestick pattern, a doji. 15 minutes also showing that bearish. So dollar yen, I think we can expect it to range back down. We'll let it to play out a little strongly here, where you can see that on gold, from this support again trying to return back up. From the 5-minute chart on XAU USD, from the support trying to head back up. While dollar yen has dropped back down to the, I think, near our entry at the moment. And if we drop to around 140, 46, 47 level, we may be able to take some partial profit. While gold is again trending back up. So the major trend is up as we discussed. Now in this area here, XAU USD, what is the plan going short for gold? No, we are already short on dollar yen, which has just entered into the profit zone. Gold trade, we have closed bullish trade 171 pip. Now in this area on it's again moving back up. Not don't have any plan for short. It's a very bad idea to trade in the against the trend, right? So which is also, you know, the one of the main reason why many traders, especially in the beginning, not understanding the trade and trend and then trading against the trend, that's where many traders lose. So if you guys are trading, then you must think of trading with the trend. So Alright, so trading with the trend is very the number one priority when we are looking for a high probability trade setup. And as with the gold, you can see that it's in an uptrend, so we only will be looking for bullish trade opportunity in this market. And that's why we are short on dollar yen for the same reason. If you look at here, you can see that this market is in an downtrend. So we see some short-term upside, but we have considered the overall direction of the trend. And that's why you see that whenever going up, it's getting reaction is because of the trend. So the trend trader, whenever the market goes up, the trend traders come and then started to sell. So looking at the 4 hour, you can see from the 1 hour as well, there is a long wick. And if this 1 hour closing as a potentially a doji, you can expect for this market to drop down further. So which is, we can see the market is currently in that direction, which is where you can see the trend. On gold, here, this is a, you can see it's in a uptrend, and whenever it is coming to this level where there is a liquidity, we will be looking for entry. So you can see that this is the 1 hour chart here, and looking at the 30 minutes, which is a doji. With this doji formation, you can see this is another doji, and with this doji formation, expecting for the market to potentially trend back to the upside here. And from that perspective, if we look at the 1 hour chart and the 4 hour, where especially the 4 hour is, it's a quite a few sessions of a strong bullish momentum, giving a high probability for this market to trend back to the upside here. This is where you're looking to see that the market to trend in the major direction. And we see there is a doji and wanting to see that it's breaking back to the upside. While we see the dollar yen started to drop back down in the direction of our trend of our trade, and currently both of this trade running in profit. Dollar yen, we had two trade running, one on the Gbpusd, the other one is on the live chat. So here is our objective here is to wait for the market to drop to this support level, at least to that support, and then either we can take partially or fully, because it's in a long-term downtrend, expecting it to remain bearish. Are you guys with me? I hope that you guys are understanding that. Thanks for joining the live session. And also, it's important that, you know, when we open a trade, it's essential that we remain very, very patient while we are passionate about trading. Waiting for that to drop back down. Yeah, dollar yen, we are on the trade and it's moving in our direction at the moment. Yeah, I wouldn't say definitely, because in fact in trading it's essential that we remain realistic. It may be, definitely may not be. That's why it is also important that we do the risk management when we are opening position, because in trading anything is possible. So TP here at 139.98 level, but we might do something at 140.47, as this is the swing low. Either we will be taking the partial profit depending on what kind of price action is forming. Either we will be closing the full or taking the partial profit, moving the stop loss at entry. How the price is reacting to that level will determine that one here. It's a nice time. Spring, the birds are singing. Let it drop back here. We see that XAUSD is pushing back up again with a new momentum, which is in that bullish trend, while dollar yen is started to trend downside. Now here, as it started a new movement in the direction, as you can see, Now we see that on dollar yen, it's trying to break below, expecting it to keep pushing back down in that direction to that support level, while looking at the 1 hour chart here on XAUSD, also doing in the same direction. So we see that the market is having the trend, while gold from this support getting that rejection to the upside, and this is a significant support. So with a 30 minutes bullish impulse from this support level, we can see there is a breakout, and 15 minutes as well, we can see there is also a strong bounce on this instrument, and we may see that the market to potentially to trend in the major direction here. So any drop back down here, that's where you will be looking for further entry. Now we see that dollar yen is in fact moving in that direction that we expected, so which is in our favor here, and waiting for the market to drop back down to the support level, and then to possibly to retest that support before we look for any further opportunity. Now we can see the market from this resistance line, after grabbing that liquidity, has broken big below, and waiting for the market to trend down here to this liquidity zone, to that support level. Dollar yen running in and one more candle closing back below, we can see that potential move. Waiting on the market to break down in the support level. Right, so it's moving in that direction and waiting for the market to break below and then to create a new lower low. So you can see the market is having the trend, and we are waiting to see that dropping back to that support. So we see that the market has broken around 15 to 16 pip from that resistance line. So it's in a downtrend, and okay, so the market trend is down and would like to see the price to potentially trend here to that support level. Now what we can see that the market trying to again moving up for a pullback, and I think it still may remain bearish in that area. So here is that on the lower time frame we can see that from this level there is a big drop here, and with the drop expecting it to break below. So that's where you can see the price trying to come back down to the support level to create a new lower low. So dollar yen is moving in the direction of that trend that we have traded, and we are still holding it, and I think we might see further bearish pressure here to create a new lower low. And in the meantime, so let's see that how far we can run this trade, as it is still showing that bearish trend. We still can expect for this market to trend to that support level here to create a new lower low in that area. So it's in a downtrend, wanting to see the market to come back here to that support level in this market. So looking at the higher time frame from the 1 hour, also we can see the market is in a bearish trend. From the 4 hour also you can see the market in a bearish trend. From the 5 minutes here we can see there is a liquidity grab, and with that liquidity grab expecting it for the market to potentially trend back down again to that support level to create a new lower low in this market. So looking at all those time frame, and we can see that 5 minutes showing that bearish pressure, still holding it for some further drop. And as we are on the live session, we will keep trading, keep running it until we see certain level has reached before we look for any TP or anything. What is the TP on dollar yen? So TP we set at 139.98. Can you compare DXY with? Yeah, we'll be looking to that. Are you on trade? XAUSD, we have closed one trade on the VIP early today, 170 pip at the moment. No, we are looking for further opportunity. We are running on dollar yen trade. Thank you. Euro USD, euro dollar. So looking at here on so we are looking at that on euro USD, euro dollar. If we look at, we can see that euro dollar is where this is an impulse on euro dollar. And if we look at the daily chart, which is showing that bullish on euro dollar, if we look at the weekly, also showing that bullish. From the 4 hour chart here, euro dollar was a significant impulse here, followed by this correction, and we could see that euro dollar potentially what I think that we may see deeper pullback and then potentially continuation to the upside to the major direction of the trend, as this week is quite important for euro. We see that there is a market open with a strong bullish move, and any pullback is where we could look for potential buying opportunity on euro dollar. So it's currently in a pullback because it's already made a move. You can expect a pullback and then the market to potentially trend back again to the upside here on euro USD. While we can see that on XAUSD strong bounce, which is still trending to the upside, while we can see dollar yen breaking below here on this instrument on dollar yen, and while XAUSD is moving up, while dollar yen is there is a probability for further drop on dollar yen. So let it potentially break below here. The most important part in trading is to that trade with the trend and then holding the trade for enough to move in that direction. Here we can see the XAU USD in this area where this is a bullish trend. Okay, so this is the 30 minutes. So dollar yen trying to move up for a pullback here, which what I think that is also the liquidity grab. Let's see here. So we can see dollar yen is moving in the major direction here, and with that movement on dollar yen at the moment we can see the price is getting some rejection on dollar yen, so we still can expect it for this market to trend back down here. So dollar yen forming okay, so we will be looking for it. You can see this is where the market getting a reaction to the upside. There's a long wick, and so now it has made the false breakout on dollar yen. Now expecting it to break below in that direction. But I think that because it's got a false breakout, we may see now break of this swing low here. in this area. Has broken below here, and you're holding it. I think we might see now further downside. So we are running on this trade now around 22 pip running profit. Would like to hold it, and I think we may see further bearish move, as here there is a liquidity grab. So we are successfully running that trade in this live session, and also we had one trade running from the VIP as well. So looking forward to that one here to break below. If it is closing as a red bearish candle, we can expect it to trend back down here. Okay, so with the head and shoulder here, so head, left shoulder and the right shoulder, it's getting back below, getting back down here to the direction of the trend, and which is running around to 140.6263 level. The most important part here is to make sure that the trade is going in our favor. And in the meantime, guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you want to learn the strategy that I'm trading. So we have currently a few spots available on the mentorship to take on the academy. You can join today. You can find link below this video in the description. Also, I can share it in the live chat. You can visit the website www.forextradingwizard.com to find out more about the courses as well as the trade ideas. When you are in the VIP community, also you'll be able to get access to all my trading tools, all my EA indicators, mentorship, VIP chat group, VIP telegram group, as well as all the courses on the website in your student dashboard. Don't miss out. You can find that link for the website. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me here on the website. Once you are on the website, just click join now button and you'll be able to join that. As I mentioned, I could give it completely for free, but I want to bring those who are really serious about trading, and that's why it's nothing in comparison with what you get here for the lifetime access to the academy. So visit the website right now, and then you can click join now button to become part of this trading community for the rest of your life. And let's wait for this market to drop a little further downside here with this bearish drop, expecting it to potentially trend in that direction to the major movement. So here is 5 minutes bearish engulfer on dollar yen, which is giving a probability for this market to potentially to remain further bearish. But as we are almost nearing to the end of this session, what we will be doing here, we are running almost 21 pip profit. Depending on your trade, I will be exiting the trade for this live session so that we can secure that profit from this live session. And still it is bearish, as I mentioned. You still can keep running it, but for this live session I'm going to end this trade to take that 22 pip profit, so that for those who are not able to manage the trade when we are not here, you can take that. So And I'm going to end this trade here, taking that running profit on dollar yen. And with that said, we have gained around 21 pip on dollar yen. Would like to catch some more in the upcoming session. I will still be trading even after the live session in the VIP trading room. So if you guys are here, so you'll might see some update here. I'll see you again, guys, again trading live together tomorrow at the same time. A very big trading week as well, so make sure guys also stay tuned for all the analysis that I'm posting in the channel to stay up to date. And also join the Telegram. You can find link in the description for more updates and education that I'm posting every single day. With that being said, thank you very much, and I'll see you again very soon. Until that, stay well, stay happy.